Everything affects dating, even the gas prices. Gas almost touched $4 a gallon. Women call you up in the middle of the week. You wanna come over and watch TV and cuddle with me? Not at $4 a gallon. We can cuddle at $1.50 a gallon, but at $4 a gallon, I'm sleeping with somebody in this house.
Funny people say funny things and we record it. It's not complicated, it's just what we do. Thanks for joining us. This is Laughs. Welcome to Laughs. I'm your host, Taylor Tomlinson, and tonight is my favorite show. Not because I host it and they pay me and stuff, although that does help. No, tonight is my favorite because the best of the best comics are doing their best stuff. So let's start this thing.
I saw a commercial for some chips the other day. Nowhere in the commercial for the chips to tell me how good the chips taste. The whole commercial was to tell you that the bag is now easier to open. 30-second commercial probably costs a few $1 million to make just to tell you that the bag is now easier to open. Have I just been super strong my whole life? My whole life, I've just been like, chips. It's not a thing to me. I've probably been blowing people's minds my whole life.
They say smoking weed makes you dumber. I'd say with me, at worst, it is a lateral move. I do a lot of dumb stuff. I'm an idiot. I found this one thing out. 2 weeks ago, I found out I've been doing this one thing dumb my entire life. 2 weeks ago, my buddy came into town from Southern California. Two of us were hanging out. We decided we want to go to CVS to get some snacks, as two chubby stoner guys do. So two of us were in CVS, we're in the candy aisle. I grabbed this one bag of candy. I look at my friend. I say, hey, man, I think I'm going to get some Reeses Pieces. He's like, what'd you just say? I was like, I think I'm going to get some Reeses Pieces. I like them. He's like, are you having a stroke right now? What are you talking about? I was like, I think I'm okay. What are you talking about? He's like, they're not called Reeses Pieces. They're called Reeses Pieces. You know that, right? I was like, no. Absolutely not no. I grew up a fat child. I've been saying the phrase Reeses Pieces out loud in public a lot in my 28 years. And not one of you have corrected me, so no, Reeses Pieces. He's like, think about it, man. It's a guy named Reese, they're his pieces. That blew my mind. Absolutely, that's what it is. How has that not occurred to me once? I read the word pieces just fine all the time in regular texts. Books and stuff, pieces, nailed it, moving on. Throw to that one specific thing of candy, all that goes out the window. Pieces, why? What is a piecey? Makes no sense. I should know these things. I have a master's degree.
But I am pretty cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Stop. Oh, guys, that's why I do it. That's what I'm up here for. I think I am pretty firmly a cute girl, right middle of the road, doing fine. And I am okay with that, but sometimes I do wish I were more extreme looking, you know? Like I wish I were really hot or really ugly, either one. Because right now I feel like I am just attractive enough that I have to take care of myself. And I would really like to give up. I would love to do that. Just calm down. I think if I could choose between being really hot or really ugly, I would honestly choose ugly. Because if you're like a hot person, at some point the party's over, you know? You're just not gonna be hot forever. But if you're ugly, screw it from the get-go, you know?
I've been with my wife for 20 years. Yeah, you don't have to clap about that. Forget you. No, don't. It's funny though, because like people always ask me questions and stuff. They be like, "Do you argue?" I'm like, I don't know why they call them arguments, because R ain't involved. They need to call them herguments, because her gonna win. If there's any dude in here that's won an argument, you've been divorced at least once. Me and my wife have that high-pitch argument, you know what I'm talking about? Where you just try to go higher than the person thinking you'd win. She'd be like, "Who was that chick that was on your Facebook?" I said, "I don't think someone was on my Facebook." She goes, "I don't think there was." I'm like, "Ah." By the time we finish, the only person that could hear us is a dog, and he's like, "Shut up!" Like, arguing with a woman is like playing a game of double dutch. You guys remember double dutch? You just gotta jump in when you can. The other night, it was late at night, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm coming home, hit the key on the door, I hear her. She started the argument before I even got there. She's like, now he decides to come home. I open up the door, she goes, "Where you been?" I was like, I got this. "Baby, it's not my fault. I was just trying to finish the drinks that I bought. Hey." I don't know what y'all clapping about. I still lost.
Sometimes people ask me, "Hey, Taylor, where can we find clips, full episodes, and where to see your comics live?" And I say, "Well, you can see that on laughstvshow.com, you idiot." And they say, "Why do you call me an idiot?" And I go, "Shut up, Grandma. We don't even like visiting you."
I feel like every woman that I meet wants to sleep with me. Why y'all laughing? I feel like all guys think like this. We're naive, we're stupid, we're dumb creatures, man. We think anytime a woman is being polite to us, it's only because they want sex. Can't just be kind to us without us thinking there's some ulterior motive going on. And it doesn't matter how simple the gesture is. It's something so small. Like if I go to McDonald's, there's a woman working the drive-thru window. I say I order a 10-piece McNugget. When I get my order back, there's 11 nuggets in the box. She wants my penis, right, man? That is the only logical explanation as far as I'm concerned. She couldn't have possibly miscounted. No. She knew exactly what she was doing. She wants me, right? She might as well have put her panties in the bag with my food. That's what's going on in my head, because I'm stupid like that. Guys, we're naive, man. And don't let my wife be in the car with me when this is going on. I'm gonna get real nervous, and I feel like my next course of action is I gotta eat the extra nugget real fast. Because in my head, I gotta get rid of the evidence, right? Can't let her know that this drive-thru skeezer is plotting on her territory. If she finds out, she's gonna be like, "Did that heifer give you 11 nuggets?" And I don't wanna have that fight with her. Women will count your McNuggets like they count condoms, fellas, all right? It is real out here. Now I gotta say whatever it takes in order to let her know I'm not a willing participant in this plan. If we already pulled out the drive-thru, I gotta double back around just to curse this lady out. I'll pull up to the window for the second time and be like, "Hey, lady, I don't know what you think this is, but you can't break up this happy home with a couple extra nuggets, all right? I'm flattered, but keep your extra nuggets to your damn self, all right, you skank?" And I look back at my wife like, "See, baby, I don't love these McHoes, okay?"
Very comfortable with my body. Like, I'm 32 years old. I just don't think anyone in this room at this point, 2016, should feel ashamed about the size of their body or what their body looks like, right? Just the smells and what is bad. Shame on you. No, you guys smell great. I can smell all of you. It smells like bachelor's degrees. Very comfortable with myself. I actually have a day job where people come through. It's a bakery, but it's like a high-end bakery, kind of a fancy bakery. I get all these thin women coming through like, "Oh my God, everything looks so good in here. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, it's so tempting. I shouldn't be in here right now. Oh my God." And then they look at me, right? And they're like, "How do you do it? How do you work here?" Like, bitch, can you see me right now? I eat this. It's great. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. I look in the mirror, fall in love with myself, and celebrate with a ham and cheese croissant. That's my life. Hashtag croissant life. Mean lady. So I have this move when the ladies are like, how do you do it? How do you work here? I'm like, I'm just like a really strong person. I'm just like really careful about what I put in my body. Like, food is just fuel to me. Like, and then I just like eat an eclair quickly in front of them. My body is like a cream-filled temple.
This might be my year. I'm not married. I'm working on it. The problem is with marriage is where do you go to find a wife? You're limited. You could go to clubs or bars. I don't like going to bars. Women walk up to you at a bar, look you up and down, size you up, see how much money you make. I don't know if you make enough money for me, Mr. Comedian. Then when I walk into her car at the end of the night, she got a green 94 Cavalier with a white driver's door. And a red side mirror and the front bumper being held up with duct tape. And I'm like, I'm not good enough for you? You only came to this bar because it's on a hill, so you could roll start your at the end of the night. How am I not good enough for you? You can go to nightclubs and meet women. I don't like going to nightclubs. Nightclubs are full of single mothers and liars. There's a lot of single mothers in the club. Single mothers are doing a great job. Keep up the good work. But the world is crazy, and you need to wait a while before you introduce the guys you're dating to your kids. I went out with this single mother 2 times. I'm at work. The school called me to come pick up her son. You can't put my name on the list to come pick up your son. I only seen this dude 2 times in the dark at your house.
Now's a great time to call your mom. Tell her I said hey. Laughs will be right back. Welcome back to Laughs. Hey, have you heard that we're the #1 show on television? Really? I don't know where you heard that, because it's not true. But it should be, right? I'll give you one reason. Here's a reason. It's a comic.
I like touring, I like traveling. I'm trying to get as much in as possible right now because I just found out that I'm pregnant. Thanks. I'm not. I put on some weight. I did it the most noble way possible, though. I quit smoking, that's the truth. And like most people, I gained weight by quitting. And it hasn't been that long. It's only been like 17 years. So, you know, it takes time for that weight to come off. And my boyfriend doesn't mind, though. He says it helps him appreciate his wife. So I've got that going for me. I make jokes about having kids because I actually found out recently that I can't have kids because I don't want them. I try to stay fit also because I like to shop at Forever 21. And see, you're laughing again. They discriminate not on the number 38, a whole number entirely, they discriminate on. And I find this skirt one day that fit. I was so excited. It's like safari to find something that'll fit in this store. And I handed it to the clerk behind the counter, and she picked it up, and she was like, oh my God, this is so cute. I can't wear things like this because I don't have any hips, but you're lucky because you're thick. I said, you're lucky that I'm on Zoloft and probation.
We have a Facebook page. Join us on it. Repost our most inappropriate stuff. I guarantee your weird aunt that you never talk to will be the first to like it. She's such a weirdo, right? Anyway, Facebook, Laughs TV Show. Join us.
Really, I've never cheated in my life. I've never cheated before, ever. I'm serious, I never cheated before. I'll be honest, this is the reason why I never cheated. I never cheated because, not because it's a bad thing to do. I never cheated because I can't financially afford to cheat. That's why I've never cheated before. Like if I cheat on that's repercussions, right? That's a lot of money you gotta pay if you cheat on somebody. You're gonna face some repercussions. Like if I cheat on my girl now and she busts my windows, that's it. I no longer have car windows. I gotta ride around with a plastic bag on my car for the rest of my life. She slashed my tires. I no longer have transportation. That's it for me. She sets my car on fire. I'm homeless. That's it. That's it. I'm broke. I don't have a house to stay in no more.
All right, simmer down, simmer. Just chill out, settle, all right? We're gonna take a little break so you can chill the hell out. We got a lot more laughs coming right up. Welcome back to Laughs. I'm your host, Taylor Tomlinson, and I approve this comic.
Oh, you guys look good. You've lost weight. You look fantastic. I don't know if you guys can tell. I do 30 push-ups a day. Thank you. I know I'm skinny. A lot of people like to treat me like I'm fragile. I always get that like, oh, let me carry that box for you. I'm like, it's Kleenex. I got it. I'm that guy. Every time I ride in the car with my friends, I always have to sit in the back, in the middle. It's like, why am I being punished for eating less? My buddy's like, you just don't weigh enough to sit in the front without a car seat. It's tough. It's tough being this skinny. You guys don't know what it's like to get into a bathtub and the water level stays the same. No, I like it. I do. I like being skinny. My friends never call me up to help them move. If they do, it's just like, hey, we're going to get this couch real quick. Daniel, just carry the pillows. I'll carry both of them, thank you.
My wife's got me watching a TV show that I don't get at all about that. It's called Naked and Afraid. Do you know this show? You didn't know anything about it. And it's an actual show, right? They get two complete strangers, man and a woman. They take all their clothes off them, and they give them like a Swiss Army knife and a canteen. And you got to survive in the wilderness for 21 days. Yeah, and there's no prize. You win nothing. The prize is you're alive at the end of 21 days. And if you've ever seen the show, it's awful, right? They come to get them 3 weeks in, and they're emaciated. They've lost like 30 pounds. They're all bug-bitten, sunburnt. They got fungus on them. Their hair's all matted. I ever did that show. You pull up 3 weeks in to get me. I would be sitting on a pile of bones all by myself. 40 pounds heavier, that's all I know. I'd just be sitting there going, I have no idea what happened to that woman. I don't know where she went. No, it's your show. You should have kept tabs on her. I've been sitting here scared for 19 days all by myself. You guys want some jerky? We're gonna be here a while.
You know, sometimes I want to put our last laugh first, but then we'd have to change the name, so I leave it till the end. When we come back, it's our last laugh. Okay, it's that time. We have had a ton of great comedians on the show tonight, but only one can be the last laugh.
I thought this generation had it. I thought you guys were the one. I thought the 25 and under. How many people here are 25 and under? 25 and under, yeah. I thought you guys had it. I thought you guys were going to cure it all, like AIDS, cancer, and racism. And then I saw a 23-year-old guy at a bar try to change the channel on the TV by doing this. Not touching the TV, to the air. I was like, I knew my generation didn't have it. I didn't think, growing up in the 80s and 90s, I knew my generation didn't have it because we were the same generation that's like, George Michael must get so many chicks. Like that's how we thought. And then I realized this, if you're 25, how many people here are 35 and up? Yeah, here we go, that's right. Very smart people. I thought you guys were gonna be smarter than us, but you're not. Here's what I realized. If you're 25 and under, you've never been lost. You've been late to where you're going, but you've never been lost. In the 80s and in the 80s, if you got lost in the mall, you got lost in the mall. There was no texting, there was nobody to call. You just screamed, Mike! That was our texting. That's how we texted in the 80s.
it. Gymnast bow, air punches, high kick. No, that did not go there. All right, that's it. We got it. See you next week. Who has my icy hot? So, here we are again, Trish. You're watching all my YouTube videos and you're not liking or subscribing. I'm just gonna say it. You're a jerk, Trish. It is common decency to subscribe. I cannot believe we were ever frenemies.